Greetings, empowered souls. It's Shelly Bean. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you guys so much. So happy June, everybody. I'm here giving Sagittarius your June 2026 messages, seeing what's up with you guys and your energy for this month. Keep in mind that energy does change, so not everything is set in stone, but there are some things, of course, that are divinely fated to happen. All right, so with that being said, Sag, I hope you guys have been doing well, and if you are still here, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up like button. It does help my channel continue to move through the thick YouTube algorithm, so that is appreciated. And if you haven't already, please share and subscribe and hit the notification bell. So Sag, let's tap in. We're also in your full moon energy. Yes, we are in full moon in Sagittarius energy. And it's a blue moon too, on top of that. So that is a rare thing. It's a blue moon for a moon to be in the blue moon. Okay, and it happens to be in Sag, which is great. In Sagittarius, I happen to have a moon placement in my Sagittarius. Well, in my Sagittarius, I happen to have Sagittarius in my moon, in my chart. And I also have a couple of other Sagittarian placements in my chart. So I know I'm feeling the full moon energy, but I'm feeling it in a very, where normally, because my sun sign is Cancer and I'm a water sign, and I also have other water placements, I typically feel the full moon very strongly on an emotional level most times, but right now the full moon energy for me, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like luck is on my side, fortune is on my side. I'm feeling like I want to take action, but I'm also kind of just trying to balance out and make sure that I don't, get the cart before the horse, that kind of thing. I'm trying to pace myself, but I'm feeling some good energy. And with that said, Sag, let's check in and see what's up. I'm going to check in with a couple of tarot decks here. Keep seeing this Empress card at the bottom. Holy Divine Spirit, what's up with Sagittarius collective energy for June 2026? Please and thank you. Keep in mind as well that not everything that I channel and pick up on or read during this reading here is going to apply for every Sagittarius, okay? Because that's not the case. And what I just mentioned, kind of like stepping out there and taking action, and then the Fool card comes out. That's funny. The Fool in the upright, okay? What else for Sagittarius collective? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Holy Spirit for June 2026. Keep in mind, guys, you can always fast forward doing my shuffling. Okay, we got the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay. We got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. So also here at the top of the deck, we have the Devil card in reverse, and we have the Six of Swords in the upright. Okay, you guys are moving away from some type of devil energy, some type of maybe bad habits, addictions, toxic behaviors, or mindset. And yes, okay. So we have the Fool that came out in the upright, Sag. And then we also have the, these over here. We also have the Knight of Cups that came out in the reverse, and the Four of Swords in the reverse. So you guys are definitely taking a break from something. Okay, so you guys are definitely taking a break from something that was unrequited. It could be relationship. It could be a specific romantic relationship for some of you guys. Or it doesn't have to be. It could be any kind of connection. It could be a friendship. a family situation where something you guys were pouring into that was unrequited, that ended up burning you out after a while, and you guys had to step back because I feel like you guys were pouring into something that wasn't giving back. So again, that could be a relationship, that could be a work situation, that could be anything that you have poured a lot of your energy and time in, where you weren't getting any type of return on investment. Okay. So you could have been investing in a situation or a person or anything, but you weren't getting anything from that investment. Something was unrequited with that. And so it forced you, or is going to be forcing you to step back and just chill. Because there's an exhaustion connected to this. Also, Sag, this could also be, you'll find yourself, as you're taking this break and stepping back, with this full energy in the upright, you will be contemplating. I feel like you're going to have the energy of wanting to get back out there and either do something different or just get back to feeling better, get back to life, get back to being active, get back to kind of just going out and doing things to recover, I should say, from whatever you were pouring into that wasn't pouring back into you. And again, like I said, I mentioned the Devil card that's on the top of the deck that is in reverse, and also the Six of Swords, which you're trying to find peace. You're going to be trying to find peace in better times and just wanting to move away from a situation that was not, that was unrequited, that was not given what you were hoping it was going to give. Okay, so again, because I'm reading for a collective energy, that could be any type of situation. But the Fool card, you're going to be in the full energy where you're going to want to step out and take a leap of faith and go out there and just try again, or go out there and do something different, or go out there and just live life again. I feel like you're going to be in energy, Sag, where you're not going to allow whatever setback or whatever had you needing to step back and stop pouring into something. You're not going to want that situation to keep you down and out. You're going to want to get out and just keep it moving and be your carefree Sagittarius self. Oh, wow. And it also says here at the on the Fool card, it says a free spirit. Yeah, you are. A lot of you guys by nature are free spirits. And you're going to want to get back into that. You're not going to allow yourself to stay down too long after this particular situation. But let me get a little bit more clarity about this particular energy that's coming out for you guys with this other tarot deck. Holy Divine Spirit, can you please clarify the current energy on the table for Sagittarius Collective for this June 2026? What is this about? Can you give us a little bit more clarity on this? It is a collective reading, so it is going to be different for everybody, but let's see if we can get something else or more information on this energy here. I do, me personally, in what I'm getting and what I'm channeling and what I'm hearing, I do feel that it has something to do with a particular relationship dynamic. And just like Aquarius, because this also, I'm kind of getting the feeling for maybe a small number of you guys, it also could be something that you were pouring into, like a project, a passion project. But let's see. Divine Spirit, can you please clarify the energy on the table for Sagittarius Collective? Okay, I'm being told not to take these two that fell out. We got the King of Cups in reverse. Okay. And it's right under the Knight of Cups reversed. Okay, we got the King of Cups reversed. Yeah, okay. So this is somebody who could be emotionally manipulative, emotionally unavailable. Selfish. What else? Please clarify for Sag. Collective Divine Spirit, please. Thank you. Yep. Six of Pentacles in reverse. That talks about not being an equal give and take. That talks about unrequited love. That talks about things being unreciprocated. So Divine Spirit is just reiterating what I've said and what has already come out for you guys. You were giving to a situation. I'm feeling for a lot of you guys. This is a connection. This is a relationship dynamic. Again, it could be platonic. It could be family, but this does have to do with you and another person. And it could be romantic. You guys were pouring into something that wasn't given back, and you being the Sagittarius that you are was not that wasn't going to fly with you for too long. You guys definitely tend to not stay in something that is draining you or not giving back. It doesn't take long for you guys to realize what's going on and get up and keep it moving if you're not getting what you want out of a situation, or something that's not, that you feel is not reciprocated. So yeah, it's just, what else, Holy Spirit, for Sagittarius Collective and this energy on the table? Nine of Swords in reverse. Yep. That's great because you got the Four of Swords in reverse, and then you have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So the Nine of Swords in reverse talks about you guys, because you guys are going to be in that Four of Swords where you guys are going to be stepping back, taking a break, taking a pause because you're burnt out. You know, you're going to try to get that energy back, and you've been depleted from what you've been pouring into and not receiving back. And it's going to, by you stepping back, for some of you guys, by you guys stepping back, you guys are going to get out of that Nine of Swords energy where you might have been having a little bit of stress dealing with this connection, uncertainty, doubt, fear, even anxiety. It may have triggered some type of anxiety for some of you guys. You're going to be coming out of that with the Nine of Swords in reverse. So that's good. And for some of you guys, this could have been a ghosting situation. This could have been somebody who may have ghosted you guys. You may have been in a connection with somebody that you thought had the potential to go someplace, to go further, to maybe go long term, to maybe be upgraded to a commitment level. And somewhere along the line, this King of Cups in reverse, that's not your energy. That's somebody else that you were dealing with. Because this Nine of Cups in reverse and the King of Cups is the same person. Okay? I feel like somewhere along the line, this person may have ghosted you guys, Sagittarius, or some of you all in this case. Somebody emotionally pulled back, emotionally withdrew. So let me get, what time is it? What is a likely outcome of this situation? And again, keep in mind, energy can always change. Some things are not always set in stone. The likely outcome is the King of Pentacles. I can't even speak. The likely outcome is the King of Pentacles in the upright. You know what that means and what I'm getting, guys? And we got at the bottom, we got the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. You're going to be sowing your seeds elsewhere and investing elsewhere at some point, because what I'm getting is this King of Pentacles is going to come along and is going to quickly help you forget this King of Cups in reverse. Okay. This King of Pentacles is going to come along, and they're going to be already in a place where they are established. They could already be established financially, career-wise, but this person is already in a position, in place of offering you something more stable, more committed, more long-term. This is a King of Pentacles energy, regardless of the gender. This King of Pentacles energy is someone who's in a position to offer you better and offer you more. And this is also someone who is willing to put in the time and the energy and to reciprocate and pour into you and help establish a healthy foundation. You guys are meeting a King of Pentacles, guys. That's going to help you guys, get over this King of Cups. You're going to be doing your own healing for yourself, especially with that Devil card in reverse that I saw in this other deck here, coming out of toxic attachments and even mindsets. But some King of Pentacles is going to come along, and you're going to be interested in this person, and this person is going to be interested in you. This is someone who has what it takes and who will pour into you and will give back and will reciprocate. So you guys could have been dealing with a water sign. Doesn't have to be, but there is water energy here. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, which is water. We have we got air, and we have earth, and we have this Aries energy with the Fool. Just in case some of you guys were curious about the zodiac signs, because I know sometimes people want to know that. But anyway, I like that energy. Yeah, this King of Cups and Knight of Cups person, I feel for some of you guys, why am I feeling like they were a time waster, wasting your time? But I feel like you guys definitely, at some point along the line, you saw some kind of potential with this connection with this King of Cups in reverse. But moving on, since we are in the middle of your energy, the full moon, the full blue moon in Sagittarius energy, let me get a moonology message for you guys. Because as I always say, full moon energy can last from 2 weeks up to 30 days. So what message do we have for Sagittarius? Holy Spirit, please and thank you as we begin to wind down the reading. Okay, we got 2, just what I wanted. Okay, we have bring love into the situation. Bring love into the situation, Aquarius, okay? And then we have confidence is your key to success. Absolutely. Yes, so Sagittarius, you are going to be allowing yourself to process the situation, but you're also going to be making sure that you get back out in the world and be active and socialize again, because you're not going to want to stay in this negative place too long. You're not going to be wanting to ruminate about something that, you have no control over. You're going to accept the situation for what it is, and you are going to allow yourself to step back and again, process, allow yourself to feel, heal, and you're opening the communication lines you're opening the door for this King of Pentacles to walk through and to come through. And last but not least, let's get a blocked and blessed message. So guys, this is a very sarcastic deck here. It has sarcasm, it's sassy, it has humor, and it tells it like it is. So if you guys want to skip this part and you don't want to hear it like it is, then go ahead and skip. But you guys are Sagittarius, so I'm pretty sure that you guys are going to want to hear what these cards say. But it's all in fun and it's all in love, okay? But it is for your greatest and highest good. What mess? Okay, I'm being told to take that. This one flew out. I'm being told to take what immediately flew out. Sometimes it's just Wi-Fi level weak. Not every soul tie is forever. Detachments, impermanence, yeah. Detachments, impermanence, and release. So this talks about you being in a place where you're going to detach in a healthy way, detach from this situation and from this King of Cups in reverse. Especially, as I said, this is also, I feel, connected to that Devil in reverse card that I saw in the other deck. Not every soul tie is forever. And you're going to be able to, in a healthy way, release, again, what you can't control, because we can't control people. There are certain things that are out of our control. And I feel, Sagittarius, that you are taking that with stride and you're accepting that, and you're accepting things for what they are, and you're allowing yourself to move forward in a healthy way, in a way that's not going to keep you down and out, So I like that. I like this energy message for you guys. So Sag, these are your messages. I hope that you found them helpful in some way, shape, or form. And as always, guys, until the next upload, be well and be at peace. Ashe.